Hi Aries, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Hope you're having a great day. While I was clearing the cards, the first thing that popped in my head was the Billie Eilish song, What Was I Made For? Okay, interesting that the tarot is popping out the devil right now too. This is your shadow. These are the things that keep us in cycles that we have outgrown. Okay, whether that be relationships, careers, thought patterns, something we have outgrown though. Okay, not only did What Was I Made For come through, but very powerful Aquarius and Pluto rebellious energies. So it could be this thing of a tug and pull of where we've been versus where we're going, and the comfort of staying in a certain cycle, but the yearning to push out of something, okay? And how our shadow can trick us into thinking that by rebelling against the comforts of what we know, it's not actually rebellion and it's like going against our nature, okay? But know that understanding the nature of appearances is so important when it comes to that energy of the devil and Capricorn and the Capricorn paradigm. But for this to come in, we really do need to have some sort of tower energy when it comes to something new. All right, I'm just getting a lot of contemplation of what was I made for? What is my mission? And really working through that with some shadow work. Okay, so please take that into consideration with your thoughts while you are watching this reading. Balance, yeah. You know, too, Aries, you and other fire signs get the message a lot of how you show your fire to other people. And it is really about tempering the flames sometimes, okay? And so when that rebellious energy comes in, we do have to ask ourselves if it's really to our benefit or not, right? Or if it, again, if it keeps us in the comfort of a cycle that we actually want to yeah, because it's impatience, all right? We really have to see a new perspective, how we show our fire, how that fire keeps us in certain cycles, and how it is actually preventing us from taking our mask off. So like with rebellious behavior, sometimes we can think that's what's liberating us. But in actuality, there's times where that actually just keeps us where we're at, okay? So take that how it resonates, Aries. I'm excited, though, to get to your reading. Please don't forget to subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot and hit the like button, too. Yeah, this is you, Aries. For some reason, my camera stopped working. But see how those attributes can work together, okay? The yin and the yang, you need both, all right? You need the light side of the fire and the dark side of the fire sometimes. But it's really about knowing when we use our fire, okay? And then how we use it. So very, very awesome messages right away. I'm so excited about this though, because this is really about balance. I mean, temperance, justice, popping out like that, your shadow, the fire from that Ace of Wands. So let's get into it, shall we? And see what we got for Aries. And recently too, I have switched from just doing weekly on a set date because I just, with Aquarius energy moving as quickly as it is, it doesn't really make sense to do the weekly structured like that. But I do still have the monthly tarot readings available. So on my channel, if you go to monthly readings, those are still structured in, you know, the time space that we are in. So do check that out if you want an up-to-date monthly reading for you. And yeah, all right. Yeah, that Pluto energy is bringing in this King of Cups, okay? And for a lot of fire signs, that's a big message. And the lots to do with this emotional evolution. And it's not just for fire signs. Collectively, we're really being encouraged to embrace emotional evolution, okay? Very cool. Yeah, that makes sense now. Okay. This was at the bottom of the deck, too, before I even started. All right, energy coming over from last week into this week, King of Wands, all right? This is you feeling your fire. This is you feeling the confidence. So think of that Emperor energy, but then think of that with the passion of pursuing what you are passionate about. And so that's where I'm going back to this idea of like, what was I made for? What is my mission in life? All right. And be mindful though of that and how our shadow can play tricks on us, okay, where we think we're moving forward, but then it's, you know, like you're walking and then all of a sudden you wind up like where you started. Like, how did I even get here? I took this path. This wasn't the same path, but you didn't notice that it went around in a circle. Like, that's really the visual that I'm getting. But I love this passionate energy, okay? And this is amazing. It's just when I see the Page of Swords as your current energy, this is where we have to be mindful of how we communicate, okay? When our inner child is not healed, there is a tendency to have forceful communication, right? The child who has never heard is going to demand to be heard. And so it is a choice on how you are communicating this new, like, really confident, passionate energy, all right? So just be mindful of how you speak your truth and know that it comes from a place of confidence, and that healing your shadow is the best way to do that. I, in my link tree, have that shadow work journal. I highly, highly recommend it. Amazing writing prompts. It takes like less than 5 minutes out of your day, and the insights you get from it are life-changing, okay? And this is amazing to see because the Four of Wands is ruled by Venus and Aries, all right? I'm getting this message of self-love, like this communication and this speaking our truth is taking us to a place of feeling good, all right? And you deserve it, right? This is harmony. It's also working together with people, okay? So it might even be something where this Aquarian age is opening you up to a new group of people. And how amazing is that? The less we focus on the Capricorn paradigm that has crumbled and focus on the Aquarian age that trickles in, the better we'll be. And then when we shift our vibration, when we shift our focus, all of a sudden, the things around us start shifting too, okay? Out with the old and with the new, I'm getting. And so if there are some relationships or workplaces that you have outgrown, don't have the frustration. Just say, thank you for making me aware of where I've outgrown, and I am open and receptive to being directed and where, you know, I'm going to find my people, if you will, or my career. But I'm really getting a strong sense of this feeling of purpose. And when we shift our vibration, we're going to shift that energy. So I'm very excited to see where this is going. So let's clarify that King of Wands that's coming in from last week and see. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. So the shadow part that's tripping you up, that's, you know, reverting back to the inner child feeling like it needs to have forceful communication, is the Five of Coins. And the Five of Coins is like poverty consciousness. It's this idea of, you know, feeling like we need help, okay? So when we do have this confidence, that shadow plays tricks on us like, nope, like this victim energy, okay? You always have to remind yourself the light comes from within, all right? And so like, I just love the idea of this light and this light. Like, this is your fire, okay? And then this is like when we take ourselves out of situations and like give away our power by saying it's not my fault that this happened. And it's not saying like to blame yourself for things that are happening, but just to put things in perspective, to be mindful of how we see ourselves in our hero's journey, okay? Because if you have the idea of victim, then somebody needs to come in and save you. But what I'm really getting a strong message is you save yourself, Aries, okay? And not in a way of like, you know, pushing people away, but in this energy of, I understand the things that I've outgrown and I'm open and receptive to being directed, if you will, to where I'm meant to be. So let's clarify the Page of Swords. Let's see why the Page of Swords is here. Interesting. The King of Swords popped out a little bit, but he did not jump out. So I think that's where we want to be, though. Okay. Yes. All right. This is very clear too. A sword clarified by a sword. Communication, thoughts. All right. I'm getting a sense of we're allowing our thoughts. Again, this victim energy, that like whatever this betrayal is, like we betray ourselves when we like lash out or demand of certain people, okay? Like, you can't control how other people act or speak, but you control how you react, all right? And a way of reacting is if somebody's energy is not good for you, you remove yourself. But there's a sense of feeling like there was betrayal, and that's an excuse for this Page of Swords feeling like it needs to come in, you know, that your shadow needs to protect you in some way with this forceful communication, okay? So I do see that clearing though. And, you know, sometimes hard lessons are here to teach us to shift, right? Like sometimes we need these Seven of Swords energies to shift us to where we're supposed to be having our focus. So I wouldn't necessarily see that as a negative. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes these lessons come to take us here. Okay. So let's clarify the Four of Wands. Because yeah, we got passion, money, communication, passion. Okay. Where is the Four of Wands? Ooh. Amazing. So this is such a lovely balance. Okay, Aries, because you have this wand and this wand, right? And then you have a coin and a coin. And both of these are taking you to wonderful energy. The Three of Coins is all about hard work and dedication to something, financial gain, increase, because you're focused on where it needs to be. Your focus is here. It's not here, okay? So whatever is happening here with this energy of betrayal or chaos and forceful communication, it's taking you to shift your energy into what really matters. And so this, I am very, very, very excited for you, Aries. If you're excited to hit that like button, be very mindful about where you're focusing your energy, all right? Tune out the chaos and tune into where you're going. And also, because like, look at this, when you realize that that light comes from within, it's like I'm getting this image of you working on yourself, okay? So like I said, that shadow work journal is so wonderful to clear out. Like I'm just getting like this image of pulling weeds, right? Like the weeds of these roots right here, like pull all of those weeds out and like have this fresh start. So exciting. So let's get an empowering question for Aries that's going to help them shift their focus, shift their vibration, and welcome in new energy. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Okay, we got two. This is exciting. First one, what is the most courageous thing I've done? How did it make me feel? And am I doing more of the things that keep me alive or more of the things that make me feel alive? What makes me feel alive? I believe that is, again, what was I made for? It's circling all back to that intuitive message at the beginning. But this, I think, too, because it's like, are you doing things that you think you have to and they're not, you're not like, your inner light isn't shining because you feel just like, again, that shadow energy of like, this is how things work, the Capricorn paradigm, devil is Capricorn. And like, just energy wise, not Capricorns aren't devils, okay? But like just this idea of what does it mean? You know what I mean? What does it mean for me to feel alive? Like, if you have any shadow energy that's making you doubt that you can't be successful by doing the things you're passionate about, we got to clear it, okay? Aquarius, an Aquarian age, Pluto and Aquarius is all about transformation and rebirth. And you are being guided to not only accept that, but really work hard towards it. All right, so we're going to do one more card. We are going to do an archetypal card. I love these cards. They're from Carolyn Meese. Basically, this is going to tell you the energy, character energy that is either your energy or somebody you're surrounded by. And once the card pops up, we'll probably have our answer of if it's you or somebody else, okay? So let's see what archetypal energy. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense. Okay, this is really cool. Clearly, okay, you cards go away. Bully. So the Seven of Swords, all right? I'm going to let you decide where this is, but this is clearly related to the forceful communication, the chaos, the betrayal, and it could be, honestly, it could be an Aquarius, but really what I'm getting is this is the Aquarian age pushing you into the new paradigm, okay? There's something here that is trying to push you into the next paradigm, all right? So don't resist that change, please. The light attributes of the bully highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. The shadow is it conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So here's, I love this. Okay, so I didn't even look at this when I had that intuitive message, but do you see how this cloud is blowing? And what did I say about the Aquarian age? Aquarius is air. The Aquarian age is pushing you into the new age, all right? So again, like the wind, like you know how sometimes you're walking and like the wind pushes you forward? That's really what I'm getting. So please, this it's being brought to your attention, the light attributes of this, you know, help confront your fears. This is happening because of your inner child. There's some fear from your inner child, okay? But like I said, when we work towards it, when we work through it, then we can clear it, okay? And your shadow doesn't go away, all right? Just a reminder, it's how we react, okay? We don't have to feel threatened when these thoughts come in, because then when we identify where they come from, they have less power, all right? And then the second one is magical child. I love this, and I think this is going to the passion, okay? So the light attributes of this is seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. But the shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth, okay? So push through, believe in your magic. I really think, honestly, like the most important thing is believing in your magic. You have this King of Wands energy. You have everything you need to shift your perspective and focus on what's important, Aries. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, if you did, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. Comment if it resonates in a certain way. And as always, Aries, shine your inner light. You've got this.